Good, happy Sunday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your Sunday evening edition of your evening newscast right here on WRMK News 12. I'm Riley King. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, Bedford World War II veteran celebrates 100th birthday on Veterans Day yesterday. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
Difference between the two of you.
Nearly a century separates Bill Morin and his great-great-grandson, Vinny. But for his birthday, so many of the people who helped make up those 99 years in between came out to honor the man who built their family.
Happy birthday! Say happy birthday!
Mr. Morin turns 100 on Monday, and today his family held a centennial celebration for him in Manchester, a fitting birthday falling right around Veterans Day.
Very surprised.
Mr. Morin is from Bedford. He served in the Philippines during the Second World War, one of just 700 World War II vets still living in our state.
A lot of memories.
His son Ed says his dad has always been there to support them.
He's a great person. He would help you out in a minute, and he was, like I was saying, he brought us all up.
And surrounded by generations,
I had a real good crew.
his legacy is there to thank him for his service and everything he's done for their family.
Oh, what a special day. Again, Mr. Morin will officially turn 100 on Monday. He doesn't look a day over 50, I think. All of us here wish him a very happy birthday and thank him and every veteran for their service.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Crews in Sunapee area respond to a second major structure fire in the last 24 hours. Let's take a listen to that report from WMUR News 9.
And a busy weekend for firefighters in Sullivan County after battling two massive fires in 2 days. On Saturday, crews from multiple towns responded to a 3-alarm fire on Gilman Pond Road in Unity. A firefighter at the scene told News 9 everyone made it out of the home safely. Sunapee Fire says its crews were called to the scene around 1:30 in the afternoon and remained there for nearly 4 hours. Officials say many of the firefighters who responded to yesterday's fire in Unity also helped at the scene of Friday's fire in Northfield. That blaze destroying a building from the 1800s. Newport's police chief says one person suffered minor injuries. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but the building's owner told News 9 it likely started from a grease fire.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Memorial to remember Jason Walker. Let's take a listen to that report from News Center, Maine.
Family and friends are remembering the life of Jason Walker. Jason was one of the 18 people killed in the Lewiston shootings. Witnesses say he was trying to protect others when he lost his life. Jason died alongside his best friend since kindergarten, Michael DeLaurier II. At yesterday's service as the Forden Group Chapel in Auburn, Jason's family remembered him as a caring, protective, and selfless man. Those are traits he embodied up until his last moments.
On that fateful night of October 25th, my father did not leave this world on a note of tragedy, but on an action of sincere and genuine love. Love for my mother, love for my friends, love for his family, and love for all. I'll always wish I had one more minute with him, so I could tell him how much he meant to me, and that I loved him, but I believe he knew.
Now, in lieu of flowers, the family has asked people to make a donation in Jason's memory to those who have been lost or injured in the shootings. And we have a list of verified ways you can donate on our website and News Center Maine app. Just text the word donate to 828-6622. We'll send a link right to your phone.
And then I switched to Liberty Mutual and saved hundreds. I know, exactly.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Pro-Palestinian group calls for ceasefire, marches in Boston and Cambridge. Let's take a listen to that report from WCVB Boston.
Crowd dispersed here in Cambridge about 30 minutes ago, but thousands of people came out to show their support for Palestine. Take a look at that crowd that shut down streets in Boston and in Cambridge. The rally started around 1 this afternoon when thousands of people gathered on the steps of the Boston Library. These people are demanding a ceasefire in Gaza and say the U.S. government is complicit in the genocide of the Palestinian people. This large crowd began marching down Newbury Street, then crossed over the Massaf Bridge into Cambridge. People are chanting and holding signs that read, "Stop the genocide." They say showing support for Gaza at a time like this is important.
What we're seeing right now is a genocide. Like, there's so many people dying. That's not fair.
This is a war on Palestinian life. It is a genocide, and the answer is very clear. We need an immediate ceasefire, and we cannot return to the status quo from before. According to the Hamas-run health ministry, more than 11,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza since October 7th. Israel has agreed to move forward with a daily 4-hour pause of military operations in northern Gaza, but people who were here protesting today say that's not enough and a full-scale ceasefire is needed. We're live in Cambridge. Danae Bucci, WCVB News Center.
Okay, and there you go on that report. How many passengers who complain on X are being targeted? Let's take a listen to that report from ABC News.
A warning to air travelers with flight problems reaching out for help on social media. We all do it, right? Scammers are actually waiting to take advantage of your situation, but there are ways to protect yourself. Take a look. It's the latest scam hitting social media. Fake accounts pretending to be airlines to get your private info. Wall Street Journal reporter Don Gilbertson put it to the test with this post. Hey, Southwest Air, need some help with a couple flight changes.
I wanted to see, how prevalent these, fake airlines, these imposter accounts were.
The official Southwest account responded right away. This one with a gold check mark indicating it's an official business. But minutes later, a fake one responded too, but with no gold check mark. Hello, we apologize for the inconvenience caused. Kindly follow back and share your reachable number through DM for a quick response and assistance. But that direct message with a scammer could lead to identity theft.
They can easily mess with your reservation. They could cancel it. They could change it. On the financial front, the risk is that these imposters could ask for money for things that airlines don't charge for.
Father of 3, Adam Sieper, says he was contacted by an apparent Air France scammer after he reached out to the official airline on X to check if his flight was canceled.
I got a direct message from what I thought was Air France, saying, hey, what's your phone number? Someone's going to call you.
Sieper says he got on the phone with who he believed was an Air France rep, who said the flight was canceled and asked for his booking reference number.
He's like, okay, I'm going to send you a link, and, you can click through to that link, and you can rebook your flight. And it was a weird link. It wasn't obviously like an Air France link. Right away, I was like, okay, that's not real.
And the issue is so serious that Air France says it's launched a social media campaign to help identify real reps. All of the airlines we spoke with, including Southwest, say to always message them directly on social media or through the airline's app and website, because if you do that, you're avoiding someone else joining in on the conversation.
Okay. Important information, yep.
Well, hey there, GMA fan.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Important information there. And now let's go into sports. Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your sports report right here on WRMK News 12. Let's get started with your sports report right now. First up, the Boston Bruins. They had a game last night, and the final score of the Boston Bruins game, Montreal Canadiens 3 and Boston Bruins 2. The Montreal Canadiens won the game last night. The game went into overtime, and the score was 3-2. Montreal Canadiens 3 and Boston Bruins 2. Montreal Canadiens are 7-5-2, and Bruins are 11-1-2. Next game for the Bruins will be on Tuesday, November 14th, against the Sabres at 7 o'clock p.m. The Boston Celtics, they had a game last night, and the final score of the Boston Celtics game, Boston Celtics 117 and Toronto Raptors 94. The Boston Celtics won the game last night. Congratulations, Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics are 7-2, and Toronto Raptors are 4-5. Next game for the Celtics will be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. against the Knicks. Let's go Celtics. Hopefully they can win tomorrow night's game. And the New England Patriots, they had a game today at 9:30 a.m. in Germany, and the final score of that game was Indianapolis Colts 10 and Patriots 6. The Indianapolis Colts won the game. And Indianapolis Colts are 5-5, and New England Patriots are 2-8. The next game for New England Patriots will be on November 26th at 1 p.m. against the New York Giants. They have a bye week coming up next week, and then they'll play their next game on November 26th on Sunday at 1 p.m. against the New York Giants. And that does it for your sports report right here on WRMK News 12. Thank you for watching this evening's sports report. Have a great evening and good night. Okay, and there you go on that sports report right there for all of you. And that does it for this evening edition of WRMK News 12 right here on this Sunday evening. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and have a great evening, and we'll see you back here next weekend for more news coverage. Good night and goodbye.